I'm very shy, guys. My name is Nkululeko Sthabiso Mbatha, directly translated as freedom, happiness, Mbatha. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Nkululeko Sthabiso Mbatha directly translates as freedom, happiness, Mbatha.
Yeah.
Basically. I love representing my names, and most importantly on the financial side of the freedom. And that's the only happiness that us as black people or people of color need. This to me is a mission, né? But I want to take it from the bottom to the top. Just to shake you guys, can we all shout, "This is not the States.
This is not the States.
This is not America."
This is not America.
Guys, this must sink in. This is not America. Things are not as easy as they seem in America. We might read all the books well documented in America, in podcasts, in videos, in whatever. That is America. That's a brand. It's branded. It's PR. It's marketing. When I say draw a picture of yourself, you'll draw something very perfect, né? Something that never ages. But when I see you in reality, I'll see the scars, real scars. I'll see the toil, the wear and tear. And as I see you maybe 10 years later, I'll see the difference. But the picture still stands as perfect. And that's not what we are here in Africa, or South Africa in particular. So America has maintained this beautiful standard, which is well marketed and well documented. And we are all chasing that American dream. We don't know. Let's come back to the context of South Africa. I came in PE 2013. Fortunately, I knew my purpose. Fortunately, I was aware, or I had the idea of what I'm here to do in the world of the living.
Yeah.
When I was in primary, I used to work in my father's shop. So I didn't have some sort of a childhood kind of full experience. So I was plugged into the real world very quick. So most of the conversations that your parents might hide from you or might not be comfortable to share around you guys, in protection of your naivety, of your junior self, I was exposed to that. My father used to be a bootlegger. Do you know what's a bootlegger? Yeah? A bootlegger is an English way of selling alcohol illegally. Yeah? We just transitioned to 94. Alcohol had been preserved for certain people in certain places. So he was part of the first people to actually unleash and start that business. Very risky, and yeah. But I was exposed to that. So I saw how people behaved around alcohol. I saw how people spent their money. I was exposed to that. That's my reality. Maybe that's why today I don't drink. But I'm not saying alcohol is bad. But no, hear me right. There are things that we can do naturally, and there are things that we can use to stimulate ourselves. This conversation already is stimulating us naturally. That's what I mean. So I was exposed to that lifestyle, very young, and I was working in my father's shop. Then I started selling chips in my high school, in my primary. Then I faced a predicament. I was very good in maths, accounting, and economics. Being good in those meant that I was the best candidate to be the head boy in my primary. Faced with the decisions of choosing between the two routes, do I pursue or do I accept the offer of being a head boy, or I carry on with my business? How does that become a crossroad? It becomes a crossroad because selling in school is not allowed. So my dream faces its first challenge. I was tested. I had to choose. But when I negotiated my way out and said, ma'am, I'm willing to pay 5 rand to carry on and operate each and every day. That's when I got the green light. And I got to understand that each and every dream has a negotiation day. It's like Codesa in South Africa transitioning to the next world or the next era. We have that negotiation day where we can negotiate with our dream and be like, I can carry on. Fast forward, I moved to high school, started selling lollipops. I was moving them under the tables, guys. It was crazy. So I had a piece of paper. You show me the sign, I write your name, I write your price. If you say 2, it's 2 rand. Yeah. Then I fold the lollipops. Then they start moving. I see you put your money there and all of that. Then the money comes back to me. The paper comes folded with these 1 rand, 2 rand and all of that. That's me seeing my dream moving 360 all the way around. It moves as an idea, then comes back full circle as cash. My last period was crazy. I sit down, guys, and unpack my money. I'm busy counting this. I enjoyed school because of that. I woke up to go to school because of that. I knew that I was there for more than just academics. If you are there for one thing and that thing is affecting you bad, you need a bigger why. You need a bigger goal. Why am I waking up and doing accounting? No, man, I want to be a CA. And when I'm a CA, it doesn't end there. I get to live as a CA. What do CAs do? They are in boards, make decisions, channel or influence decisions or influence the way money moves and all of that. Not to derail. Then I transitioned to university. As I said, I was good in academics, motivated to go to school. Fortunately, I got a bursary through Mrs. Heather's office. She doesn't get so much shine, but she deserves it. She really deserves it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. When I was still selling my lollipops, I went to Checkers. Sorry to take you back. I went to Checkers, the outlet, the retail. You know it? Checkers, ShopRite.
Yeah.
Okay. But when I was there, I stood by the entrance. Then I saw the tills. They were so full, nicely. People would like, I'm like, shit, this is dope. This is dope. Then I got closer. Then there was this lady who was buying something, a lot of groceries. And the money she paid, I was like, this is highly probable that this payment this lady just did equates to this lady's, the person who's serving her, salary for the whole month. That's where my innocence broke. Like it was, I couldn't believe my eyes. Do you get it? That one trolley that just moved in paid the cashier's salary for the whole month. Then I was like, I need to dream big. I wasn't fascinated by what the lady was saying, selling or buying. I was fascinated by the whole establishment. I was fascinated by Checkers. I started going to Google, who owns this shit? Who owns this thing? Who owns this thing? Then I found out it's the Ackermans, what. Oh, I'm like, shit, yeah, man. Then in my childhood, there were Checkers bubble gum. You know Checkers bubble gum? Did you know? Same thing. I'm like, no, man, this thing can't be dominating our childhood. I lost a lot of my teeth because of Checkers bubble gum. Then I was like, who is moving this machine? Then I found out it's Arthur something. Hey, what do these people do? They started Become Accounting. This one started Become Accounting. Christoph is accounting, CA. I'm like, this is the profession. So my 360 is like, my desire, I wanted to be a business person, but is the vehicle to being that person, which came to life. That's how I found myself under the SETA Bursary. Studied there, flunked my third year. Dismally. And I'm grateful for that. Mind you, I'm very grateful for that. I believe in failure. Failure is the best way to learn. And you'll find that, guys, I'm not a sucker for success, né? But I'm like, if you skim or just run over these people, you'll not really pay mind to them and be like, hey, oh, bro, who are you? Because you're moving at a very fast pace. You don't even realize the space you're in. We are in university. Has that word ever sunk into you guys? University, universal. If I were to take your phone, will I find a contact from Dubai? Will I find a contact from Ghana? Will I find a contact from the States? How come? Ask yourself, how come? I was in a university, an establishment that has brought the world in one place. This is a challenge for you now, moving out of this university, because you're going to meet other people who are in other universities. So the world, in a way, is here. I should have the world. He should have the world. And then when we combine this world, we are in all around the universe, basically. To go back to my studies, I flunked, I failed. But I remembered when things were tough, what did my parents teach me? My mom taught me a simple thing, how to bake, how to monitor cakes, not to burn them. That was my first official business in the university. And it was because I failed. How did I afford, is your question, eh? Do you know spark cards? Coupons. Yes. I was in a bursary, right? Getting money every month. Then when you go and buy at Tops and them, yeah? What do? We scan the coupon card and we pay. Those points accumulated. When I flunked out, I was out of resources. Then I was like, which of my resources can be used? I believe each and every one of us here has something to use, has something to start with. That's how, it might sound as philosophical, guys, but this is a true story. A coupon card had 66 points. 66 points equated to, I think it's 66 rand. 1 point, 1 coupon. 1 point, 1 coupon. If you can go to Spar now and go and check 1 kg muffin mix, I got 3 of them, 1 kg. And out of those 1 kg, I made, it's 24 muffins, 5 rand each. My whole sale was 350 rands. One night, I was like, I'm not stopping this thing. 350. One night, I'm not stopping this thing. My friends had the stove, my friends had the bowls, everything was around. It's just that I needed failure. I needed that wake-up call. I'm not saying look up to failure, but you need it. The moment you try, you fail. The moment you try, you fail, then you succeed. So how do I find myself here now? That very same business, unfortunately, suffered a lot of strain during COVID. Why? Because my business was dependent on the university. How so? It was dependent on the university because most of my clients were students. Students, societies, Heather, and all of them. So if my value chain or my pocket is shut down, I have no money coming in. But fortunately, I did this. When I lost the bursary, I had to buy myself a fridge. When you're out of the bursary, you don't buy food from the cafe. You need something to store the food and be able to cook. That problem showed me that a lot of students are in my situation, therefore they need a lot of fridges. Then me and my business partner started leasing out fridges. Today we have 45 fridges that are leased out. 300 per month.
Yeah.
2 semesters. Guys, it's no rocket science. Look at the problem you have now. That solution, you can make money out of it. Today we are funded, fortunately, by NYDA. There is help along the way. And guys, for you guys, it's a double tick. Why? Because you're educated. You know how to fill in the forms. It's a tick. Tick a box process. I don't want to say this, but that's how government works. They won't complicate your life. She said it. They are waiting for you to tell them your issue, then from that issue you monetize. They gave us 50,000 to buy fridges. But what happens is this, when money comes in, that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is. That's where the danger is. When the money comes in, are you loyal? But we had to learn.
Yeah.
We had to learn. We spent without thinking twice because we didn't have that personal attachment to the money. Do you understand? It's like some of you guys, I don't assume, some people don't respect the bursary. I'm sure you are aware of those people. Some of them don't respect the bursary. Therefore, they treat the bursary money as just money. And that's practicing consumption. The moment you get used to consuming, you won't be able to produce. Because you are what? A consumer. This is what happens. But fortunately, I was still in business. We ticked all the boxes. Even now, our business survived COVID. And we are applying for the second tire. NYDA is simple. 50,000, 100,000, 250,000. Do that during your work, during your study. Do you love tutoring? Buy laptops. Guys, I'll tell you this. A corporate moves faster than you, the human. Heather, for example, wouldn't have been able to serve all of you guys from her personal pocket. But she's operating under what? A corporate. A business. Do you understand? I'm not saying don't be individuals who strive to be CEOs, to be financial directors, but build a corporation on the side. Incorporate something and create a corporation. A corporation is, can I just simplify it for you? You see the marketing students you look down upon at the university. They are part of the whole corporation. The law students that you respect or don't want to liaise with, they are part of the corporation. The moment you wear the entrepreneurial head, you'll see how valuable each and every person is. You guys, it's like you are the infinite. Infant, yes. You are the infant of the business. Because you will be filling in positions, but you already have communicated. Therefore, you should be moving much faster. You guys had each other during the most active times of your life. Do you understand? It is still an opportunity now. You're going to be interns, right? Each and every department has an intern. Each and every department has a marketing intern. Connect with those people and practice how an operation moves. I'm challenging you guys. Yes, my story is simple and yours is much simpler. Why? Because you know yourself way better than I know you. With this being said, I want to cut it, but I'm sure you guys might have certain questions. If there will be a Q&A, then we'll do that. But if you want to ask something, you can contact at the back there during lunch, or is it lunch? Sub? But thank you very much for giving me an ear.
Aibo, you can do better than that. I can't hear you. Okay. When they said this man is a hustler, they weren't lying.
Sorry.
I mean, you know, I've done many things in the university, but I can try and take some muffins. There's doggy. So let's give him another round of applause